Where are we going today, Dad?
We're going out for a walk around Manchester.
We're having a walk.
Well, I'm being pushed in the chair.
Yeah, we're going to do a bit of sightseeing.
Yeah. So we'll take it as it comes. Maybe we'll have a look at the cathedral. Maybe we'll have a look along Deansgate. Maybe we'll along the canal.
Yeah,
Canal Basin.
we'll do it all.
Do it.
Off to Manchester, eh?
Your streets always make stops.
Clever, innit?
Yeah. We'll be alternating.
Yeah. Off to Manchester, stay out.
Yep. Josh is out.
5 minutes.
Right, okay. Here we are in Manchester. We've just left Piccadilly. There's the Britannia Hotel, fantastic old building. We're at the top of Portland Street now. That's called New York Street. Right. Okay. There used to be a music shop on this corner of Portland Street, but it seems to have gone now. There are pianos in it. Rudley's Pizza. That might have been it. I think it's gone, Josh.
Yeah.
You look like Indiana Jones with that hat on.
I like it. Is this better?
Well, that's better in the shade. It's got a better picture of us.
So, what we're doing today? What's the plan?
Well, we're having a day off work and we're going around Manchester having a tour.
So, what I was trying to emphasise to my dad, right, is my dad's a workaholic and he's always working on his properties. And, you know, you can make people can work themselves to the grave and never do what they want to do. Look at your father. He wanted to sail around the world. Did he do it?
No, they didn't do it.
Why?
Because we did go on a few sailing holidays, but it was a bit too ambitious than I thought. It was more of a dream than I planned. I remember my dad saying, "You can sail around the world for free, just harness the power of the wind." It's not something I would personally want to do, because you need a lot of time at sea in the middle of nowhere and with nothing else to
I'm gonna do it. I'm
water.
gonna complete my grandfather's dream of actually sailing around the world. I'm gonna make that shit happen. Watch. I swear it to the universe and myself.
Well, that's an ambition. That's something to look forward to, something to aim for. It's good to have ambitious plans.
Oh. Anyway, show us some of these buildings. Tell us some of the history of Manchester.
Well, that's not much about this part, but Portland Street was always a bit of a dark street. I think there's an old pub on the right down here, which is tiny, smallest pub in Manchester. This is a nice pint to be here. Perhaps I'll have a beer there. Can't remember what it's called now. But some of these buildings are derelict, and the new ones are boring. So we'll get down towards Albert Square and have a look at we can even have a look at the town hall. It's all sheeted over in scaffolding now. Where's Charlton Street bus station? Is that? Have we passed it? Oh no, there it is.
Yeah, that's it.
There's Charlton Street bus station. I got the bus back from London to there when I jumped off the sailing holiday when I was 20 years old.
You know, if you want to get crystal audio, so if you're telling like a monologue story, like a long story, hold it closer so the microphone's here and talking into the bottom of the phone, and that way when people listen to it they can hear what you're saying clearly as if they're next to you in your ear rather than all the way over here. Does that make sense? Just for editing, it makes it easy.
Yeah, well the traffic noise wouldn't help either with all those buses going past.
I think it's quite beautiful. You're just getting some beautiful footage, to be honest. Aren't you?
Yeah, there's an old stone building. The Grey Horse Inn. That's it. The Grey Horse. I think it's the Grey Horse Inn is the smallest pub in Manchester. It's got a little one door and little one window and one little room with one little bar.
Try and speak up as well.
But it's got a big atmosphere. The Old Monkey. Or is that the old pub? There's a bus in the way now. I don't know if that is. It was. Oh, Joseph Holt.
The bus will be gone in a minute.
Yeah, we'll still leave it on record.
Well, I don't know if it will. Yeah, there's a lot more buses coming. Right, it's recording. You don't have to touch it at all.
Right, this way round. There's Manchester Town Hall, all covered over white sheeting, and this road is Princess Street, and it's the first ever legal ride of a motorcycle that I did on the public highway. It was 4 lanes of rush hour traffic, and I was hired a bike from Manchester Town Hall from my mate Tony Rees, and I set off on a sunny lunchtime ride down this street. You hear that, Josh?
Yeah, I'm listening.
So that's what my biggest memory of Princess Street is. And where it went from there, well, you just have to read my autobiography. Oh, there's Chinatown.
Yeah.
And there's some more old buildings here with character. Manchester's full of beautiful brick and stone buildings. Look at this one here. That's brick with stone window frames, and the next one after that is all stone. But you know, they built quality buildings, didn't they, in Victorian times? They built them to last. But we've lost the skills to construct anything of that nature anymore. Josh is a whiz kid with a wheelchair. Yeah.
Well, I've been pushing the wheelchair for a long time. You've been using wheelchairs for a while. Excuse me.
Well, you're alright.
Thank you.
They're on the way. They're moving. We're not in a rush, are we?
Well, I can get you on the road and we can sit off jogging if you want.
Well, you'd have to do the jogging.
That'd be a good workout, wouldn't it?
For you.
It would, wouldn't it? Do you know what? When do you want to do that? Like, we're going like somewhere beautiful with nature, obviously, not like surrounded by cars and buses and trams. But we get like a good wheelchair.
Through a park on a path in nature with trees.
Yeah.
And you could push me up the biggest hill you can find as fast as you can.
No, we could just do half an hour jogging around the park whilst pushing you. You'd be at the front of the jog. And that'll be a tickets training on my body and make me incredibly fit and strong and resilient.
Yeah.
And it'd be quite enjoyable. Well, I don't know, do you think you'd enjoy that?
This is the Manchester Art Gallery. It's on Molesley Street and Princess Street on the corner of the Town Hall. And
I'm gonna get a drink out.
I've been in there many a time when I worked in Manchester Town Hall. Right, Josh is getting a can of beer out.
I'll have some water first, actually.
And I'm going to get a bottle of wine out.
I'll have some of your water. This is the bottle that Dad's chose to use for water in Manchester city centre.
Well, he told me not to use plastic bottles, so I use a glass bottle. It's another glass bottle here. This is one I'm drinking.
We're like right this heads here, you know. See the pair of us drinking out these bottles.
Yeah, well,
I guess try and be discreet.
All right. Well, hold the phone then.
Right, you go in. Have you got your where's the water? The water's in my bag now.
Yeah. What my Joshua told me not to use.
The microphone.
Josh told me not to use plastic bottles anymore for water because of nanoplastics. So my new water bottle is a rinsed out wine bottle. So it looks like I'm drinking wine when I'm drinking water. Actually.
There you go. You're getting the hang of it now. Yeah. See, everything you just said was recorded clearly, and now you're getting some pretty cool footage of me and you. Getting around Manchester. Hey.
Right, we're at St Anne's Square, Manchester Town Hall. The old town hall where I worked is over there, covered in white sheeting. And where we're crossing the tram tracks now, used to be some old brick buildings which have been demolished. I used to park a motorbike in a ginnel, which was right here. Because the main drainage office, this is the back of the triangular part of the town hall, was up on the right hand side at the top on the 3rd storey, backing onto St Peter's Square. This is the town hall extension, which is a semicircular curved building, and Lloyd Street is the street with bridges linking the old town hall to the new town hall. That is down this street, which is cut off with hoardings for the renovation works going on in the. That was the main drainage office, and this is the rear tower. We went up in the tower, me and Ian Burtonshaw as trainee young engineers, to sort out the archives and the filing system that's been up there for hundreds of years. And we worked up there for 6 months, and we went out on the balcony at the top and around the parapet. Well, we weren't supposed to go that high, but we did do. And we was left to our own devices while we got on with the jobs up there.
Right, it's going again. You see the counter at the top of the video?
Yep.
Alright. If that's not there, see the thing is a square.
Yeah.
When that's a square and the counter's going, you're recording. It's a square, and the counter's started now.
This is Manchester. Wait, stop here.
I'm going to go to the other side.
No, this doorway here, I used to go in there and get the lift up to the top floor, because that was the canteen where we had dinner every day. With me and Tony Reese used to come out of the old town hall tower, which is above this tree, come down the steps, or sometimes we go across that bridge which is over Lloyd Street. But that at the top up there is the main drainage office, and there's the tower. You can just see the spire at the top. And in the first 6 months I started working, me and another lad called Ian Burtonshaw were delegated to sort out the archives in the tower, and we were up there for 6 months, and we got up to all sorts. We used to set booby traps for each other, and we went up the tower out onto the balcony at the top overlooking. We weren't supposed to go up there.
Shame it's all covered up though, isn't it?
It's a beautiful building. What was the guy doing press-ups here? Look, he looks fit.
Don't film him.
We've got it on camera anyway.
Is it still recording?
Yeah, so this is, I don't know, I've turned it round.
Turn it back round.
So this is St Anne's Square, and it's just a tram stop there. Right, there we are. Turn round again.
Yeah, still going. Are you okay to go down here now?
If you want to go down here, we'll go down here, yes.
Right, that's fine. Well, why don't you choose where we go?
Well, if we go down St Anne's Square and turn right, we'll come into Albert Square, which is, I don't know if there's anything to see there, but from Albert Square we can progress along the street and get towards St Anne's Square, which is probably more in the right direction. But if we go straight on, we'll end up hitting Deansgate. Let's go down straight down here and go to Deansgate. An exhibition for something. This is the Manchester Central Railway Station.
It's the GMEX, isn't it?
GMEX. Then it was converted from a railway station to an exhibition centre. And I have been in when it was a railway station. I've been in when it was first exhibition centre, but I've not been in for many years. I'm wondering what's in there now. So let's go and have a look. Hey, if we can look through the doors or something. Manchester Central. It isn't the G-Bex anymore, is it?
No.
Where's the front door?
Up that ramp or up them stairs?
You know the Midland Hotel? This magnificent hotel. That was built.
I can't hear you right now.
The Midland Hotel there, magnificent building, was built next to the railway station so that travellers had somewhere to stay overnight when they were travelling long distance by rail. So, and it was a really top class, architecturally full of features hotel.
No, it is. You can still see that.
Interior, I've never been inside it. Anyway, let's have a look if we can see inside the GMEX Centre. Well, it took us 2 hours to get down on the bus. It's now going up to 5 o'clock. We set off at 2. Right, so where is Deansgate and where's the canal? We're going to go to the canal, won't we, next? Phil.
I am.
Filming?
Yeah.
How's that?
That's a good shot.
Yeah. Right, it's sunny and we're a good time. Come on.
Remember to speak up. The microphone's on the bottom of the camera. Watch out for the steps.
Deansgate now.
Which way do you want to go?
Well, actually, Easter Street comes down from the town hall
You see, when I'm walking around, I can't hear what you're saying.
There used to be car showrooms there that showed Triumph Spitfires, and I wanted one. That's before I saw the E-Type Jag. That's when I was in my teenage days. And
What year was that in?
yeah, Manchester Town Hall's there. There's the Albert Hall. I do know where it is now. And Deansgate is right behind us. So the canal will be left this way.
We need to get you a microphone that clips onto your jumper.
See where the cast iron bridge is over Deansgate? Just under there is the canal.
Is that where you want to go?
Yeah, we were going to go to the canal, weren't
Yeah, we took a bit of a detour, to be honest.
we?
That way.
Do you want to jog along?
I don't want to jog and look. The path looks too busy to jog on. We'd have to go on the road. But the road seems pretty empty.
Well, go on then, whatever.
Right, well, do you want to hold the phone?
Right.
It's still recording. So just aim forward and talk into the microphone.
Aim
and
forward.
Hold my beer as well. No. Aim so the camera's pointing forward.
Right,
See?
okay. Yeah.
Hold my beer. Hold a tight grip on the phone.
Right, okay. Well, watch for traffic coming up from behind.
Yeah, we're on the left hand side, we're like a cyclist. We look a bit strange, given. But yeah, we're doing this. That's what's happening.
Well, there's you. I can't see you, but Joshua is now jogging, pushing me in my wheelchair along Deansgate in a cycle lane. But it's not a cycle lane, it's taxis and whatnot. Anyway, and I'm holding his beer as well. So here we go.
This is quite taxing.
We're going uphill slightly, are we?
Ah, let's fucking go. It's not like they can miss us, eh?
I've walked along here many a time, and there used to be a motorcycle shop on the right hand side called, I can't remember what it was called, but it had all the super bikes in it, the Norton Commandos and the Motor Guzzes, 850 Motor Guzzes. Oh, it's there where that restaurant was. It's there. Right, we're in a cycle lane now. Don't go through a red light, Josh. No. Stop and have a drink of your beer. Should I pause it?
Filmed me. What have we just done?
Oh, we're at the Hilton Hotel. There it is. Underneath that bit that sticks out is a glass floor, and if you go in the bar on the 30-something floor halfway up, you can look down through the glass floor straight to the pavement below. I've been up there once, and just Twist Properties, that used to be a motorcycle showroom.
Right, up there, discreetly.
Well, hang on.
I'm going to carry on.
So that guy was interested in that pub, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He bought us he earns loads of money on the oil rigs, and he bought us a pint. I had a pint of Guinness and Josh had a pint of lager, and he was nice guy.
Yeah, we've gone away from Are you lost?
Yeah.
Where are you trying to get to?
The city centre, really.
Well, you can live in it. It's quite big.
Yeah, it is.
Where are you trying to get to? Like,
Okay, so we have the concert at the O2 Ritz for like a 7.
That way?
Yeah. But we want to be close to the city centre more. So is that...
We can
the
cross
O2
then.
Is the O2 Ritz like by the
the
city?
Hilton Centre is right. It's on the road there. Follow it all the way down.
Yeah.
And you basically pass the yard there on your right.
We missed the
And then
crossing.
the train station, it's Victoria train station.
We missed it, Josh. Traffic's going now.
Missed it?
Yes, we missed it.
Shit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My fault. You guys missed it too. Right.
Where do you want to go to?
The O2 Centre. Fuck
Well,
this.
There's a cyclist there.
I know, I see him. I see him all.
That's there's Museum of Science and Industry down there.
Yeah.
And this is the Hilton Hotel here. And there's another building behind it which is even bigger. Hang on, where my crutches slipped off the foot pegs. Right, go on. It bounced off when you were crossing the road.
Think it's safe to jog again?
Well, yeah, go on. But we're not. No, we're going that way.
Going down there, yeah.
To the canal base.
Whoa, you're going pretty fast, mate. I'd have to jog slowly and slow you down.
Well, we're going downhill, that's why.
We're going to get on the path there.
I think it's down this path straight ahead. We're downhill to the canal. Obviously water's at the lowest level, isn't it? Do you want me to use the brakes?
Yeah, I think I do.
Well, you'll have to hold these two.
Right, take your brakes.
I can't take
Yeah,
them.
I'm gonna let go of your hip wheelchair and take the list to you in 3, 2, 1.
The canal is down here somewhere.
Lead the way.
I don't know. I don't recognise the sky at all.
It has changed or what? Changed a bit.
It might be down there actually.
Well, take these two again.
Let's ask these people which way.
It's down there. Hang on. I'll check Google Maps.
Canal boating is something that I've always wanted to do, but you know what it costs to hire a canal boat for a week?
You have to buy one.
No, it's £1,000 a week.
You can buy. I know a lot of friends who buy one. It's open. But yeah, someone should take it down.
You can't get through, or do
You can get.
Where are we heading?
Well, the sun is setting, so if we go this way, it'll take us back up towards Canal Street. But do we want to go that way, or do we want to go down Deansgate towards the Oyster Bar and the cathedral? I don't know, where do you want to go?
We could. I mean, the Oyster Bar's a good shout. If we go this way, will we get to the Oyster Bar?
No. That takes you out to Salford and towards the Manchester Ship Canal and...
Why don't we follow this way, go back towards Canal Street, get off the canal at Canal Street, and then cut across Piccadilly and go to... I don't know, we could go wherever you want. We follow the canal. I think let's start by going this way.
We'll go this way, yeah.
Right, do you want to hold the phone? And I'll see you.
Right, well there's not a lot to see on the phone. Which way, is that the right way?
Yeah, you can see on the screen it's pointing away from you.
Right, I don't want to end up in the water,
Wait,
Josh.
wait, give me a minute. I'm going to drink my beer.
Well,
Film me for a second.
you're silhouetted, I can't even see against the bright sky. Sun.
What about this side?
That's better.
What year is it?
2024.
2024. June?
Yeah.
What date is it?
23rd.
How old are you?
69.
How old am I?
30.
We will never be this young ever again in our entire lives. Let that sink in.
And your time experience will expand faster and faster and faster each year you get older. So you may think if you're going to live to 60 halfway through your life, but you're already 3/4 of the way life, because time speeds up as you get older.
I think recently what I've been doing is I've been living like I could die tomorrow, but learning like I'm gonna live forever.
I always thought I would live to be 100. But I've come close to death so many times. I've been very lucky to even be here at 69. So I just appreciate every year I've got.
Yeah,
I'm thankful for it.
I'm only 31 years old, and I've seen people die. I've seen people commit suicide. I've a lot of shit's happened. People have lost their dream. Like people have dreams they want to do something and they don't do it. People have their freedom taken away. Make the most of every single day. Live as as a bird flies on two wings. Balance outer activity. Outer activities is no holidays, a trips, experience, and with outer activity in his inner substance. I got that a bit wrong actually. I'm a bit pissed now, so I'll just make sure my dad doesn't end up in the canal.
You're mumbling a bit, Josh.
I know. I'm drinking, so it does happen when I get a bit pissed.
Well, we've got you in the Hilton Hotel Tower. It was a good shot, and we're on the canal beneath Deansgate.
We are.
And we don't know where we're going next.
All we have is the present moment.
Yes.
Do you agree with that?
We have only this one precious moment in time. The future is promised to no man, and the past is gone. All we have is this precious moment. So live in the now and experience your present life to the full, because you'll never get a chance again to experience this moment.
Ain't that the truth? Right, I think we should continue.
Yeah. Broke here, and it must have had an expanded ring, and it's all gone rotten and split along. That's a weak joint all the way along. So when that tree grew, it had a growth here which giving it a weakness in the timber. But it's still strong enough to do the job.
How's the trip going?
This trip,
Yeah, this is a day trip out.
well, it's been enjoyable, so yeah, very good. Right, look at your wheelchair, it looks all lonesome. I'll go and sit in it and we'll get going, right?
We're going further that way, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna open up a beer. Do you want anything? I got some wine.
We'll see, let's get going.
Well, the thing is, you can drink on the go and I can't. So I want to find a bench and rest for a bit, and drink for a bit.
Okay. Look at the building up there, the height of that, it's like a skyscraper. And down here we've got the Manchester to Todmorden to Littlebrook to the canal. Ooh. Ooh. Such a contrast in history from the old Victorian industrial ages with the canal and the modern skyscrapers which are everywhere now in central Manchester. Is this actually on the Deansgate now?
We're just passing the Gay Village.
Right.
Canal Street.
Alright, the game.
We want to get off here actually. This next street here. Well, we could carry on up. We could carry on this canal if you want, but
Well, let's go on and have a look, because we come through a basin somewhere.
can we go jogging speed in this road?
Yeah,
do you
go on
think?
jog speed. Josh likes his exercise. He's jogging. Pushing me in the wheelchair. What have you got on your feet? Boots?
Yeah.
They're clopping along. We're clopping along the canal like the old horses you
Oh, dodge that pothole.
Ooh, right. Oh dear. You better pull him up backwards probably. Because the wheels get stuck in the cobbles and they're pretty cobbly.
It's nice bridge here. Look at the bridge in front of you, Dad.
In front of me?
Yeah, look.
Oh, this bridge, the footbridge. Yeah. It's curved. So do you want to go across it to the side or do you want to carry on?
Well, that's our destination. We can carry the canal on and we'll find some benches over there. So yeah, take your brakes off.
I've not got my brakes on.
Okay.
Back on the flat.
Oh, there we go, some benches.
And that is First Street. Well, there's the train. Put some benches here. Yeah. Right, this is the canal. I don't think we've reached Canal Street yet.
We're here, Canal Street's down. This is Canal Street.
No, Canal Street was higher than the canal towpath, so that's probably up further upstream. But Canal Street is on the north side of the canal. So unless it's all been pedestrianised, I don't recognise it yet.
Do you want to go to Wetherspoons and get a mixed grill?
Well, no, I'm not hungry, Josh.
Why not?
Because I had a tin of salmon and some fruit earlier today after I had my swim, and that's enough for me today. I'm just not hungry. So
You only eat salt. What you were saying before I started the video was, you don't eat unless you're hungry. Why is that?
That was that because in my physical state with my disabilities, I can't afford to put weight on, and I've lost 3 stone in weight from when I was at my maximum peak of fitness, and I feel better for it, and I can't afford to put weight on again. So my first rule is I do not eat unless I'm hungry. And today, since I've been for my vigorous swim this morning, I've had a raw carrot and I've had an orange and a tin of, not just mackerel, I had a tin of red salmon today. It was beautiful. And then I had a peach. So I'm not hungry, and I will not eat again until I'm hungry again.
See, I'm kind of saying like, Dad, let's go to Wetherspoons. I'm going to order a big mixed grill of lamb and chicken and beef. Sorry to all my climate friends, but the world's burning. Fuck it. Yeah, so yeah, that's what I'm calling for. My dad's obviously not feeling that, so
I'm not going to eat anything until I'm hungry. That's a major rule. Because if you eat when you're not hungry, you're just going to pile the pounds on. And it's also a matter of eating the right stuff.
which is none of the food that we eat. None of the food that we consume. McDonald's, takeaways, things fried in seed oils, chips,
Paleo
preservatives, food colorings, all of that shit just causes cancer and obesity. Look at America. Why is everyone so fat? Look at England. Why is everyone so fat in England? Look at Italy, Spain and France and Germany.
And
why
America.
are they all thin and attractive? Oh, I know.
America,
they don't
fat.
eat shit processed food. So anyway, that was a rant. Sorry,
No.
guys, rant over.
Paleo diet.
Paleo diet. I need to
Hunter gatherers, fruit, nuts, and things that you can get from hunter gathering, and fish, not red meats, just fish.
I need to go find someone to use the bathroom now. Where are we? Say hello, Dad.
Hello, Dad.
Hey, come on, don't be like that. Say hello.
Hello.
Who's watching right now? This could be, listen, right now, listen. I want you, man. Behind that camera right there are your unborn grandchildren. Understand that, right? Generations to come are behind that camera, watching from the other side. No, like 30 years from now, 40 years from now. What do you want to say to them?
You have got to decide what you want to do with your life, because no one else can decide for you. And when you get that realization and decide what you want to do, then work towards achieving that, because it's the only thing that anybody has full control over is your own thoughts and deeds. Nothing else, and that's the only thing you will ever control.
You don't have control of your own emotions. Your emotions are dictated by what you're thinking about. If you're thinking about an ex-girlfriend or somebody, or a great loss or a great tragedy, your emotions will follow suit. Like a flag in the wind. You move the flagpole to the negative, the flag will follow behind the pole.
Just moved away from me because I don't want to get you cough.
Yeah, I know.
Coffee, so move that away. 383, which belongs to Michael Parkinson's wife. Michael Parkinson's a TV celebrity, and Trevor had to have Michael Parkinson's wife 3 litre Capri, but he couldn't afford it. So he asked my dad for a loan to buy this for £3,000, I think it was. And my dad said to him, like he always said, never a lender or a borrower be. Trevor was upset by this because he had to have this 3 litre Capri. So Trevor took out previously a life insurance policy which could give good interest returns on long-term investments. So he realised that if he wanted this Capri, he had to cancel his life insurance policy and lose out of all the interest benefits he got so he could buy this 3 litre Capri. And he blamed Dad for that, and he was very upset with Dad, and Dad wasn't bothered because he said, you know, it's your affair. So Trevor fell out with me Dad over that. And also, when we were younger, I mean, Ninethorpe, and Trevor got up to mischief, and I used my, and I followed him everywhere. But when we got into trouble, my mother took a slipper off and battered him round the head. And it was always Trevor that got battered round the head. And so he's always had resentment from my mother over that, and jealousy over me. He's always resented my father for not lending him the money because he lost his life insurance policy. And then when my dad left the farm to us in equal shares for equal benefits, he was gutted, and he's done.
To be honest, right? You don't know what he's gone through. The only experience you have is what's you experience through your own eyes. A lot of people think and experience different events very differently and see things in a very different way.
Yeah, because I was the younger son, disabled with polio, and he was athlete of the year in champion, physics, and swimmer and everything. But he was doing okay, and I was struggling, and he was my hero. I wanted to be like him. But he's always had this resentment for me. I'm sure he has from his younger years through these situations. And then when the farm was left to us in equal shares for equal benefits, he did everything he could. He plotted underhandedly and pause it, stop it. I'm not going to go on anymore.
What do you think of this building, Dad?
The
pigs are out.
The Kimpton building is a magnificent
Kimpton building, eh? It is a pretty beautiful.
And
It's
it's
pretty beautiful.
all brickwork. Look at the brickwork on there. This is a Victorian building, magnificent.
Should we get a bit closer to it? Do you want to hold the camera?
And it's
You hold and point.
as far as I can see, it's empty. Is it still recording?
Yeah, it's going. The counter's on, you see. 30
Yeah.
seconds.
Kimpton building, magnificent tower, a magnificent frontage, and it's in this. I don't know. It's even used. All the windows look dirty. Still got a good. It's got a slate roof. Not Welsh slate, it's got Cumbrian slate, green slate roof. Just a refuge building. Whitworth Street and...
Look at this stone here. Look at the camera now and focus on the handcrafted stone as you talk.
No,
Look at that.
it's glazed clay. It's all clay bricks and it's not stone, Josh. You're a brickie, do you think this is stone, do you?
Look,
It's not stone,
get
it's...
that there. Use the camera. Move it over. Look,
This is
see that?
glazed vitrified clay.
Look at that.
These are fired in a kiln. This is all clay brick and clay GVC, glazed vitrified clay. Clay. And
Turn
there's
the camera back on us now. Hold it out. Get a good shot of us both. Hey, we're on the road.
yeah.
Try and go backwards and forwards between talking and then getting good footage. Because what I can do is I can put the talking parts and play the audio of the talking parts over the good footage you're getting. So remember to get a lot of good footage as well. Like this building right now. Hold the camera straight up. Look at that. Isn't that? No, stay there for a minute. Keep it going. Gorgeous. Beautiful architecture.
And there's no stonework in this, it's all
Right.
GVC, glazed vitrified clay. There's a pigeon up there. Look. Detail.
That's what I'm getting. You see the detail in this.
And it goes right up to the skyline. And look at the cast iron downspouts. Look at the cast iron
Ah,
fixing
it's
brackets.
gorgeous, man.
You know, that has got leaves on it, it's not like a plastic clip with two screw holes, is it?
It's made of metal.
It's cast iron.
It's cast iron.
Yeah, cast iron
These green fixings there, they're beautiful.
Yeah.
We don't make shit like this anymore. Look at that. That's a shell. And that goes all the way to the top. Look at that. Like, you know what I mean? We don't fuck with this shit anymore.
At the top we've got scroll columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors up we've got scroll columns between the windows. This is the refuge building.
Every single one. All the shit down here. This is.
Look at the original plate glass windows.
Right. Speak to the microphone now.
Look at the original plate glass windows with the refuge assured.
I've already got all the
company.
footage. Come on.
Right.
Just speak to the microphone. This is audio only now. I'll use the audio from you.
Okay. Right, we'll move on then.
We'll keep talking about this building. Tell me
We've said it all. It's got cast iron. There's no stone in it. It's all GVC, glazed vitrified clay.
it's beautiful though, isn't it?
It is.
The amount
Have you not seen this
time.
before? Have you not seen this before, John?
I have, but I've not stopped to inspect every tile. It's Stunning.
Yeah, well, I was fascinated this when I worked in the 70s in Manchester Town Hall. I looked at these beautiful buildings and I appreciated the workmanship that had gone into them, which is a dyed trade. We cannot build buildings like this anymore. There's another building on the left here which is amazing. I don't know if it's...
You've pointed right at the front this time, so you look on the screen, you can see the camera.
Oh, right. Look at that building up there. Oh, that magnificent. I don't know what it's built out of. It's something like white glazed clay.
I'm going to turn you around in a second. You're going to film me doing some pull-ups.
Our forefathers were amazing in the quality of workmanship they did. Right, we're underneath scaffolding. Joshua's feeling energetic. Can you jump up and reach that? Of course you can. Come a bit closer, Josh.
It's quite high.
Come a bit closer. Put your foot on the bar and jump up. Right. You want 36 pull-ups in 1 minute. 1, 2, 3. You're going too slow, go faster. 4. You don't have to raise your knees. Keep your legs straight. 5, 6. Leave your legs straight, you don't need to lift it up. Go on, 7. 7. Well, pulling your legs up is more work.
Oh, no, it's hard.
Right. When I was younger than you, I did 36 chins in 1 minute. 36 pull-ups in 1 minute.
Well, you were the superstar bodybuilder, and I'm pretty skinny in comparison. Would you not say?
Well, you have to be skinny, lightweight to do chins and parallel bar dips and sit-ups. You don't want to be big and muscular, you have to be slim and fit and strong.
I think I'm slim.
No, you are.
I'm not as strong as you was, but I'm adventurous. I'm very adventurous and free.
Yeah, that you are.
I'm full of love,
That you are.
full of peace and kindness,
And love.
and always learning from mistakes, growing. Yeah. Right, so that's a pretty good one.
And that
Sorry.
the gargoyle on that building must have been important for the man that built that building. But these are absolutely enormously magnificent buildings. And these were here in 1971 when I first came to Manchester, Lancaster House and this area buildings, and I've always looked at them, and they've always been, look, disused and derelict, and it's a shame. Look, MDCCCCV1. So what date is that? How many years is town? D is 500. 1,500, 6, 7, 8, 1,906. 1,906. This was built.
1906.
Yes. MDCCCCV1. That's 1906, I think. In Roman numerals.
So that's M for 1,000, D for 500, C for 100, V for 5. Yeah, obviously.
There's 4 C's, 1 V, and an I. That's a 5 and a 1.
Beautiful. Any last words? Will we carry on our trip?
These buildings are amazing. They should be preserved forever, because we cannot build buildings like this anymore. They're amazing. I love them. Okay.
Dad, how's your day been today?
Well, it's been interesting. It's getting colder. We've been on the canal, we've been to some pubs, we've seen some beautiful buildings in Manchester, which are exactly the same as I remember them from 50 years ago. And it's been a pleasure to go around and see the place. And we've been along the canal, and we've been in a bar, had a couple of beers, and now Josh is hungry, so we want to go to Wetherspoons at Piccadilly, is it? Is this filming?
Yeah, the count's still going, look.
Is it filming forward?
Yeah, you can see, look on the screen, you can see the flags in front of you.
Okay, well I was holding it on the floor then.
Well, hold the microphone close to your mouth and also get good footage.
Right, okay. So what used to be Piccadilly Plaza is now called the City Tower. That's up there. And here's Charlton Street bus station. And we're just going to cross Portland Street. Are we going across the street now?
Come on, bro.
Right, I'm filming you now, just.
We've got a lot of good footage today. We've got a lot of you talking and me talking. Do you understand how this is the people behind these screens will are 30, 40 years in the future?
Well, maybe these buildings were all gone by then, and this is the only record that we'll see of them.
I reckon the people will be gone and the buildings will be still here with trees growing out of them.
But Manchester be like a desert.
It's hard to tell.
Trees.
It depends if the temperature will increase so fast first, or that the North Atlantic current will collapse first. If the North Atlantic current collapses, it'll be in ice, and if the climate change continues, it'll be in desert. So hard to tell what happens first.
Desert or ice.
Yeah, one or the other.
Britain has always been the land of milk and honey with a moderate climate.
We will be doing a lot better. We will be doing a lot better than a lot of the countries around the world. Africa and Asia is going to be decimated. Southern Europe is going to be decimated. Northern Europe and the UK will be seen as a safe haven, but it's going to be overrun with refugees. It isn't a bad thing, but it's not looking good for humanity on Earth. Tell you what. You don't have to touch anything.
No problem, love, I'm alright.
It's a video, not a picture.
Oh, you're videoing?
Yeah.
No worries. Oh, we'll on the bloody national anthem or something then, don't we? You can see all down there, look.
What do you think about the modern architecture of Manchester?
Well, I suppose it has to be updated, and there's new buildings and new architectural features, but to be honest, I've been going around Manchester. What I've really enjoyed looking at today is the old original 150-year-old buildings that were there when I first saw Manchester when I was a young boy, and they're still the most beautiful buildings in Manchester.
I second that.
Do you look back at some of your old lyrics, given the climate of what's happening today with women's empowerment, and be like, damn, that was kind of fucked up that I said that?
Nope, hell no, that was me. I love every motherfucking man. Fuck them hoes.
Are you trying to find our location?
So we're there. Where?
Yeah, it shows you.
It says Popeye's Louisiana Chicken.
If you zoom in. Oh, it's moving. It's not very accurate. We're not here. Lunatics.
Right, okay. Lunatics. Are we on?
We're on.
Okay. I'm just reading a notice about Piccadilly Hospital and the Lunatic Asylum here in Piccadilly. In Piccadilly. And the lunatics, Josh, so I just said, you know what a lunatic is? He says, they're crazy people. But, in actual fact, in recent years, I've been down to Lincolnshire and visited Charles Darwin's, that's it, who had the theory of evolution by natural selection. His grandfather, Erasmus Darwin, lived in a church. And he was part of the Church of the Cathedral of Lincolnshire, and he was a doctor and a scientist. And his house was a big house, and he opened it up to the poor and the sick. And he was a hospital and he healed the sick because he was also a doctor and a scientist and a medic and every new moon, when it was fit to travel overnight by horse and carriage, he invited people from London and other surrounding cities to travel to Lincolnshire to his house to discuss the latest scientific innovations and inventions. And they invented many famous things, like a vertical windmill and like an aeroplane and a talking model of the human voice box. And they foreseed many inventions, and people wouldn't believe what they said. But he called his group of doctors and scientists that met once a month on the light of the new moon, when they could travel by stagecoach in moonlight overnight to get to these places. And they went in other houses in London as well, but he named them the lunatics because they were doctors and scientists, and they travelled by the lunar lights to get to these meetings. So that's where the lunatics come from. And all the discoveries that they made, people wouldn't believe how incredible they were. And that's why they said, you must be crazy. And they were the lunatics. So that's where the term lunatics comes from an educated group of scientists and doctors who are the brightest people on the planet. Okay. video. Can you see how hard it is to go on a camera?
Turn right.
Left.
Right, we're turning right here. Your video.
On the camera on the road
Here.
means that I'm having to push forward with one hand and backward with the other hand, so I'm pushing against myself.
We're at the bus stop. We're 15 minutes early. So, should we just
So hard to go in a wheelchair on a camber because you're pulling against yourself, forward with your left hand and backwards with your right hand, just to go in a straight line. Because the wheelchair wants to go to the way the camera's going. Whereas if somebody's pushing it, all you have to do is steer it on the flats and not even push. But to steer it when you're in it, it's bloody hard work. So the bus stop's there.
And we're 15 minutes early. You can start filming now, Dad.